Hey folks, after a hot afternoon across the valley, temperatures have come back down, but we're still really warm. You see a few stations continue to be missing tonight, but we're 78 in Weslaco, 80 Edinburgh, 81 in McAllen. Rio Grande City checks in at 84. This is your high resolution satellite, and once again, there's nothing to see on it except up north. So let's go up north, and that's where the action is. Take a look at the storms firing up in North Texas, all the way down to just to the southwest of Waco, and now there's a thin line developing back to the west of San Antonio, and that's what we're watching for, to see if this thin line can hold together as the front pushes down into the valley. If it does, it probably won't be severe, but there could be a little thunder and lightning. This is the high resolution model. Look at it, bringing that front in by about 3 o'clock in the morning, and it continues to push it on through. You see some green, but not much yellow and red over the valley. Suggestion is, again, showers. Probably a thunder shower embedded somewhere, but more than likely nothing severe. No damaging winds, no hail, anything like that. Could be some brief gusty winds, but not enough to do any damage. Models then show a little rain breaking out behind it through 7:45 a.m. and then finally it all breaks up, and by afternoon, certainly leftover rain in the morning, but by afternoon we see the sun come out across just about the entire area. So we start the morning with some leftover rain, spotty storms early. This is 8 a.m. By noon, clouds are breaking. We see sunshine, a high of 81, and by 5 o'clock, sunshine, less humid, a pretty good northerly breeze all day tomorrow. By tomorrow night, 68 degrees by 10 o'clock. So our rain chances, about a 40% probability basically before about 10 a.m. After that, we should dry out, and we'll be dry on Sunday and again on Monday. Big bad thunderstorms to the north of the valley tonight. We can track them. The end of that line right now, just about to Eagle Pass, and then northeastward from there, just to the west of San Antonio, north of Austin, south of Waco now, and then over into East Texas. All the red represents a tornado watch. The yellow, severe thunderstorm warnings. We go a little farther to the north, a bunch of tornado warnings embedded within this as well. A couple of tornadoes reported tonight in Arkansas. I haven't seen any reports of damage yet, but it is a mess up there as this whole system continues to move through the middle part of the country. It is messy tonight, and it'll continue through the nighttime and into the early morning hours as this moves eastward. Again, it's the tail end of that line that we're watching that's developing right here to maybe bring some showers in here, perhaps an isolated thunderstorm when the front sweeps in pre-dawn. By about 10 o'clock, I think we're about done with it, and by afternoon, certainly sunshine takes over. This other front that's kind of dying, it's got some cold air behind it up in the panhandle. It'll cool us off, so by Sunday morning, we're in the 50s. By Sunday afternoon, we bounce back up into the 80s again as high pressure builds back in, but still looks pretty nice. Low humidity, dry air building into South Texas, starting with that front tomorrow and then lasting for 2 or 3 days after that. No more front scheduled until probably about Saturday. Look how cold it is in Dalhart, 40. They spent most of the day in the 30s. It's actually warmed up a little bit behind the actual cold front itself. Out ahead of it, when where the dry line is, it was a front on the other map. That's where the action is tonight. Here, temperatures likely bottoming out in the upper 60s and low 70s, and then tomorrow, after we start off with the clouds in the morning, we bounce back to about 80 or so, give or take a couple of degrees. High temperatures the next 3 days. The normal's 85. Tomorrow, only 81. Then we go 83, 84 for Sunday and Monday. A nice warm up, but the humidity stays low for a couple of days. So tonight, we're going to watch for showers and an isolated thunderstorm, not severe, but some thunder and lightning, brief gusty winds after midnight, probably 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, something like that. When that comes in, the wind will start coming from the north. We start with that stuff early tomorrow, but by afternoon, the sun comes out. Should turn out to be a pretty nice afternoon. Next 7 days, after that chance for a shower or thunderstorm in the morning, sun comes out and stays with us all the way through the middle of the week. Models now indicating maybe a brief shower Thursday and Friday. We'll keep an eye on that as we get a little bit closer to it. That is your updated First One 5 forecast. Joel?